Hello, girl. Hello, Aquarius. How are you doing? My name is Simply Velka, and I'm going to be providing you your general reading for this week. When it comes to any type of reading on my channel, I always ask the individual to rely on your intuition when it comes to receiving the messages that I give. This is because I like to use examples in my type of readings, right? I like to speak in analogies, and so because of this, I might be using the analogy of a relationship, and that's how I'll relay the rest of the card's messages. But that doesn't mean that's the only way that the cards are supposed to be taken. You know, for you in specific, it could be talking about a relationship, or not a relationship, a business situation for you, or like a family situation for you, right, Aquarius? So that's all I ask for you guys. I'm going to be doing 3 rows for you guys. Your first row is going to be the energies that you're currently dealing with and maybe some residue from the past. Your second row is going to be the blessings and energies to come, and then your third and final row is my favorite row personally, where you are going to, where this is about apparently I cannot speak. Hello, let's do this again, Aquarius. Where your third row is going to be the Necronomicon, where it's going to be advice from Spirit on what you should be working on this week, because there's certainly no purpose in talking about the blessings to come if you do not know how to get there, right? If you don't have the blueprint. And so if this reading does give you any type of sense of direction, let me know in the comments below. Let me know which cards call out to you the most. I would love to hear about it. And if this reading is helpful to you, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help me my channel out so much. So let's jump into your reading. I'm going to show the cards as I talk through them. I already pulled the clarifiers for your first row. So we have the 9 of Air, the Unity card, Archangel Sandalphon, number 5. Write that down for numerology, Aquarius. And then we have 8 of Earth. It's interesting because the 9 of Air talks about expecting the worst and self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. I already pulled the clarifier for this, and it was the 2 of Wands. So this is telling me that you might be having some sleepless nights, Aquarius, or just some stress overall, Aquarius, where you just don't know what it is that you're doing. Maybe you don't know your purpose. Maybe you just don't know what's going on. Maybe for some of you guys, I'm getting that like something has knocked you down recently, and it's from this taking this blow that's like you're kind of like shifted your foundation a little bit. The Unity card, Archangel Sandalphon, talks about traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organization, and seeking out mentors and like-minded friends. Now, when this card comes forward, this was I pulled the Strength card on top of it. So the Strength card, this is Leo energy, but the Strength card represents shadow work. It couldn't come to mind real quick, but this shadow work intertwined with people, because Unity, the Archangel Sandalphon, usually is encompassing people of all types. So it's interesting to me that it's connected with people. So maybe someone has triggered you recently, Aquarius, or someone has just, triggered is a strong word, right? Maybe someone has just caused you to start questioning things, or just something has happened that's really forcing you to go inward. Because it doesn't even have to be about people. This could be about where you're being suggested to find people, seek out mentors and like-minded friends towards this 8 of Earth energy, where this is talking about going back to school and learning all that there is to know about a subject, right? The Strength card could just be coming in where this is like your own shadow thing that you need to be working on, and like learning to allow people in, Aquarius, because it could be taken in several ways, right? You'll know your situation. You'll know if obviously if someone in your life is like causing you, like triggering something in you, or if you need to loosen up your standards a little bit, or involving other people. You know, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to ask for help, is what I'm hearing as well. But yeah, I talked about the 8 of Earth, but this is just a card of just like doing better, just self-improvement, so you can in whatever aspect. So for a lot of people, this is talking about going back to school. It just is like learning more about a subject. So it's like, if you're interested in tarot, maybe you'll start doing some research on tarot. You'll read more into tarot, that kind of thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be about going back to school. But the 3 of Wands is the card that I pulled as the clarifier for it, Aquarius. So this is like a group effort, collaborative thing again. So there's I almost feel like you do need to have like a collaborative, or like do like a group project with somebody, or just involve other people in what it is that you're doing, or find like a space for something that like you have a passion for, right? Maybe that's why you're having like your self-fulfilling prophecies, or you're questioning, you're having those sleepless nights, Aquarius, is because like you're just feeling alone on your path right now, and you feel like you don't have a support system, when you could easily develop that support system if you chose to be vulnerable, perhaps. There's something that you have to work on in yourself, though. I feel like there's like I'm not trying to like blame you at all. Like, y'all know if you watched any of my kind of if you had any type of reading from me before, I'm not here to spare feelings, right? I could just tell you, like, put the fault on everybody else, right? That'll get me more views and subscribers. People will be like me more. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with you because it's like I want you to be able to know what you could work on so you could have a better life. I really feel, because when Archangel Sandalphon comes forward, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've worked with Archangel Sandalphon. He always will come forward when he's trying to bring people into your life. So when Archangel Sandalphon's present and it's on top of the Strength card, this is leading me to believe that you're blocking your own blessings, that Archangel Sandalphon can't put people onto your path right now because you're putting up like police tape all around saying, you know, you can't come in because something in you that you need to work on. Interesting. So let's jump into your second row right now. We have the Page of Swords inverted for you. It's interesting. We have the Chariot card, and we have the Knight of Wands. So this is continuing on with this message. I'm getting like the Page of Swords I associate with like the new beginnings of something. So when it was inverted for you with the Swords card, like I always associate the Swords card with some type of just like either cutting things off or boundaries or anything like that. When it's inverted to me, it's almost like you kind of like releasing the tension in yourself, because maybe you're not even purposely like putting up like blockages around your space or around your heart. Or, you know, maybe you're not preventing yourself from getting that job or whatever, but maybe it's just how you're presenting yourself, or maybe it's just like your mindset. You know, if you're always having like low vibrational thoughts, that's going to reflect outwardly. I'm speaking from experience, right? Like there's been like, I can like not change anything in how I look and not change my weight at all for months at a time or weeks at a time, and people just comment. I'll look the same, like I'll have the same outfit and everything, and I'll look the same, and people will comment on how I just look better, and it's just because of my own mental state. People don't like talking about it, but it's like what's going on up here truly does reflect outwards. People receive energy, even if you don't know what energy is. Even if you're not spiritual, you're constantly giving out a vibe, and the vibe that you might be giving out unintentionally may be blocking people. So that's why you need to do some shadow work, Aquarius. But I feel like it's going to be beautiful for you because we have the Chariot card with the Knight of Wands. So these two cards I kind of like associate in the same way. So when you have both of them together like this is telling me where it's like, once you kind of like figure this out and like figure out what it is that you need to work on, this is why I like being blunt with you, Aquarius, is because it's like once you figure it out, things are going to be beautiful for you. The Chariot card signifies just like fast movement and things happening at a quick pace. The Knight of Wands is talking about you, like a youthful energy, just going forward with like the spark of life and just like excited for life. And so since this is under your 8 of Earth, which had the 3 of Wands, which is all about like learning more and like a collaborative effort in some type of like thing that interests you in some type of project, this is leading me to believe that you go forward with this once you find people. Like I feel like the way that you start your path is through someone coming into your life, I feel almost. So for some people, if you're looking for love right now, I genuinely feel like Archangel Sandalphon is trying to bring that love into your life right now, but you need to work on something with yourself because it's preventing this person that Archangel Sandalphon put into your life from seeing you because of the vibration that you're putting yourself out at. You know, I'm not saying that you're a low vibration Aquarius. It could very well just be like you brought forward, like Archangel Sandalphon brought forward such a high vibrational, such a high impactful person that could really change the trajectory of your life, Aquarius. They brought them into your life and they're just of such a high vibration that you just need to catch up with them, right? I'm not speaking from a way of like you're being any lesser at all. Don't take it that way at all. This like, when you're getting divine guidance, when you're getting assistance from archangels, you can kind of just anticipate that the persons that they're going to bring forward into your life is going to be of a high vibration, if not like a soulmate, right? Because we have plenty of soulmates in our lives. It doesn't have to just be in a romantical way. So it could very well just be like soulmate energy here. But let's get into your last and final row here. We have the Temperance card, we have the Knave of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Now remember, Aquarius, this is the Necronomicon, so this is the things that you need to work on in yourself. So when the Temperance card comes forward, this is quite literally just being asked for you to work on your patience this week. Be patient with other people, and be patient with yourself. You know, when you're doing the shadow work, Aquarius, you need to be kind to yourself, but you also like, yeah, like don't try to rush things along. Don't take this Chariot and Knight of Wands energy and like rush yourself even more. This energy is going to come in at the perfect time for you. So don't force it to happen. It's going to happen on its own time. So have patience. You have the Knave of Swords. So don't, yeah, this is like, I just feel like this is such a week where it's like you just like, it's happened for a couple of other zodiac signs where you're just really being asked to soften yourself this week. Soften yourself and kind of just like have a little bit more compassion with yourself and have a little bit more compassion with other people. Be willing to ask for help and don't feel like you have to do it alone, because I almost feel like by you trying to like make things work on your own, you kind of self-sabotage yourself, or you kind of just make your life a little bit more difficult because you might make decisions that make your life harder in the long run. So like as an example, like because you don't want to ask someone for help in terms of like financial situation, you might do something that might not speak, that might just make you feel gross afterwards, or might, you know, you might just end up getting another credit card to pay off something, and then that just starts a spiral for you. So it's just like, it's not, you know, don't make your life harder just because you don't want to ask for help. Put your pride away, Aquarius. Maybe that's why the Strength card comes forward, and I kept seeing that Leo energy, because maybe you need to put away your pride a little bit. Calm down that Leo energy in yourself. Did I hit a nerve? I had 3 cards fly out. If I didn't hit a nerve then, I'm about to hit a nerve now. I know that much. Oh, Spirit, why are you doing this to me? So we have the Platypus card, and I'm just going to read off the cards and what they say. Stop complaining and focus on the blessing. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in life. My goodness, Aquarius. So this is, again, talking about whenever this card comes forward, this is usually Spirit trying to like kick you into gear and being like, hey, raise your vibration. And that's what I was talking about before. So this is just another affirmation that someone's brought to you on your path. And like, once you raise your vibration, you're going to find them. Because the Walrus card comes forward saying, remain vigilant about your current situation. So remaining vigilant, being patient, right? Temperance card. Pay attention to the signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So this is telling me, again, like the omen is going to be a person, I feel as if. So keep your eyes and ears and whatever open and be receptive towards it, and focus on raising your vibration so you can be seen by this person. We have the Weasel card for your last card. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So this is just a time for you to just observe, look for these omens, and just focus on yourself, focusing on raising yourself and just paying attention to the environment around you, taking note of everything, making sure like you're paying attention to the breadcrumbs, paying attention to the omens that Spirit's bringing into your life. And you just focus on yourself and keep raising yourself up. You keep focusing on the blessings in your life, because as you focus on the blessings in your life, the more blessings are just going to flow into your life. So yeah, beautiful reading, Aquarius. I really hope this gives you a sense of direction. It was helpful to you. Please remember to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel so much. I love you so much, Aquarius, and I hope I get to have the opportunity of being able to read your cards again sometime soon. I love you. Goodbye.